Om Shanti. Let's listen today's Murli from Bab Dada. Baba is telling, sweet children, your threads of attachment should break away from everywhere because you now have to return home. Now we have lots of attachment here and there, no? From things, from uh, noun, from pronoun, from adverb, from adjective, from all this worldly thing. We have some other kind of thread attached. Do not so we Baba is telling today break away the thread because you now have to return home. Do not perform any sinful acts which would defame the name of the Brahmin clan. Question is, which children is father very pleased to see? And which children are merged in father's eye? So we can imagine Bab Dada's eye with so much happiness. If God is remembering someone, who are those lucky ones? The Father is pleased to see the children who inspire others to give happiness and who are serviceable. The children whose intellect remain aware that they speak and listen to Baba alone are the ones who remain merged in the Father eyes. Baba says, I have a great deal of love for those children who do my service. I remember such children. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children understand that you are sitting in front of the Father. He is the Father and also the one who teaches you in the form of teacher. The same Father is the purifier and also the one who grants you salvation. Ninth only. He is also the one who takes you back with him. He shows you a very easy path too, while making you pure from impure. He does not allow you to labor. Wherever you go, whether you go abroad, as you walk and move around, simply consider yourself to be souls. That's it. You do consider yourselves to be this anyway, but Baba still tells you to have faith that you are souls, to renounce body consciousness and to become soul conscious. We are souls and we adopt bodies to play our parts. After playing our parts in bodies, we leave those and take others. Some have party to play for 100 years. Some have parts to play for 100 years. Some have parts for 8 years. Some have for 2 years. And some have parts for 6 months. Some die immediately after taking birth. So everyone has some their roles. Once their role is changed, they change the cloth. They go to another role. Everyone has fixed role for fixed duration. Some even die in the womb before taking birth. There is difference of day and night in rebirth here and taking rebirth in golden age. Now golden age, like this type of thing does not happen. There is fixed duration, there is no sudden death, there is no garb jail. So some even die in birth here is taken through a womb. It is called jail of a womb. There is no jail in the womb of a womb in the golden age. There are no sinful actions performed. There, no kingdom of Ravan there. Father explains everything to you. The unlimited Father sits here and explain you through this body. And the soul of this body is also listening. It Is the Father, the ocean of knowledge, the one who does not have the body of his own, who speaks, who mm, speaks this knowledge. He is known as Shiv. Just as he is beyond rebirth, so he is also beyond adopting many names and forms. He is also known as Sadashiv, constant Shiv. He does not change. So he is also beyond adopting many names and forms. He don't take so many names, so many forms because so many names are on the physical body. Because he's when he takes also a physical body, he does not consider as its own body, and that's the reason he is free. He is constant. He is known as Shadashiv. He is Shiv forever. He does not have a physical name. Although he enters the body of this one, the name of this one body is not used for him. Your renunciation is unlimited, whereas those renunciates are limited. They too changes their names. Baba gave you many beautiful names. According to drama, many of those who were given names have disappeared. The father thought, since they also belong to me, they will always remain here. They will not divorce me, but they did so. Therefore, what benefit was there in giving them new names? So there were many children. Baba gave them very nice new names, Satyugi names, but they left this path. Some sannyasis too return home and then start to use their old names again. They do not return home. They do return home. It isn't that because they have become renunciate, they do not remember their friends and relatives. Some keep remembering all their friends and relatives, etc. They are trapped by their attachment. Their threads of attachment remain tied. Some are able to break their connection very quickly. They definitely have to be broken. The father have. So sannyasis break the physical attachment. That is, they go separate, but mentally they are still tied. But Baba asks us to mentally get detached. Physically should not always remain together, but mentally detach. And this is the hardest thing. They are trapped by their attachment. Their threads of attachment remain tied. Some are able to break their connections. Some are very quickly, they definitely have to be broken. The father has explained that you now have to return home. The father himself sits here and explains this. Baba was also telling you about this morning. There's a song, my mind feels such happiness when I see you. Why? Because the children are merged in Baba's eyes. Souls are lights anyway. The father sees some children, he's very pleased. The children are very good. They look after a center. There are some who, after becoming Brahmin, indulge in vice. They are disobedient. This father is also pleased to see the serviceable children. The unlimited father says, that one turned out to be one who defamed the name of this clan. They defamed the name of the Brahmin clan. He continues to explain to his children, do not become trapped in anyone's name or form. This is known as being one who defames the name of the clan in a semi way. Then from semi it also becomes final. They themselves write, Baba, I have fallen. I have made my face ugly. Maya deceived me. Many storms of Maya come. The father says, to use the sword of lust also means to cause one another sorrow. This is why they are made to give a pledge. Some even wrote long letters with their blood in blood, but they are no longer here today. They left that path. Father says, "Oh Maya, you are so powerful. You even swallowed the children who wrote their pledge in their own blood. Just as the Father is powerful, Maya too is powerful. You receive the inheritance of Father power for half a cycle, and then Maya makes you lose that power for half a cycle. These apply to that is, those who belong to the deity religion that change from solvent to insolvent. Now, when you go to a Lakshmi Narayan temple, you would wonder how you belonged to that clan. You are now studying. This one soul is also studying with Baba. Brahma Baba's soul also was studying. Previously, you used to bow your heads everywhere. Now you have this knowledge. You know the biography of everyone's 84 birth. Even one plays his own part. Go. This one soul is also studying. Previously, you used to bow your heads everywhere. You now have this knowledge. You know the biography of everyone's 84 birth. Each one plays his own part. Father says, children, remain constantly cheerful. You will then take the sanskar of remaining cheerful with you. You understand what you are becoming. The unlimited Father is giving you this inheritance. No one else can give you this. There is not a single human being who knows where Lakshmi and Narayan went. They think that they went back to where they came from. The unlimited Father is giving you this inheritance. No one else can give you this. There is not a single human being who knows where Lakshmi and Narayan went. No, people think that there is a paradise up above something, that paradise and hell is here only. They think that they went back to where they came from. The Father now says, you use intellect to judge. You used to study the Vedas and scriptures on the path of devotion. I am not telling you this knowledge. Now judge. Is the path of devotion right or am I right? The father Ram is righteous or whereas Ravan is righteous? So devotion is what? A confusion created by Ravan. So who is right? When father is telling you need not to do anything. Just remember me. And Ravan told, you need to do this, you need to do Pradosham, you need to do um, um, Ekadashi, you need to go this temple, you need to go that temple, you have to take bath here, you have to do this agarbatti, you have to this dan, dan punya, you have to donate this, you have to donate that. No, sometime someone is having manglik, you have to marry first the tree, then only you can marry someone. You cannot marry on this day, you cannot do this on this day, you cannot do, oh, your graham is not good, this day is not good, that day is not good, that day is not good, like that. That keep on how much burden they keep devotion. But God, He came and told, you cannot get me with all these kind of things. Just consider yourself as soul and remember me as a soul. That's it you have to do. So now he's asking, you only judge who is right. Your father Ram is right or Ravan is right. People tell lies about everything because this is the age of lies. The age of truth is going to come. This refers to the things of this knowledge. Knowledge is light, devotion is night. You understand that previously all of you used to say false things, even while making donation, performing charity, etc. Continue to come down the ladder. And you only gave to other souls. How can sinful souls who give to other sinful souls become pure and charitable souls? If I am a pure soul, then only if I give something to someone, they can get benefit of it. I myself is a sinful soul and I am giving to other souls. How they can get benefit? My own earned money is not from good happiness or being soul conscious. It is earned in body conscious. It is earned in greed. It is earned in pain. It is earned with so much of all this thing, attachment, everything. So if I am giving, donating this money to anyone, how can this money do good to them? They will keep on suffering even more with their health, wealth, and happiness. So that thing has to be understood. That's why Baba told stop giving money to anyone. You are creating sin for others and yourselves too. There is no give or take between souls in Satyug. Here people borrow hundred or thousand of rupees from others. In this kingdom of Ravan, human beings experience sorrow at every step. You are now at the confluence age and there are multi-millions in your every step. How did TTs become multi-millionaires? How they became this much rich? Because of the actions. Baba taught that how to perform karma. Being soul conscious, performing karma is without vices. But if body conscious, we are doing any karma, smiling also, then that is also a sin. So no one knows this. Heaven definitely did exist. There are also the signs of that. However, the people they don't know what did they had performed in their previous birth that they received this their kingdom. This is new world. So there are no useless thoughts there, no waste thought there. That is the land of happiness. It is the question of 5,000 years. You are studying in order to experience the happiness of becoming pure. Many methods are invented. The Father explains very clearly. The land of peace is the land of residence of few soul. It is called sweet home, Paramdham. When people return from abroad, they feel that they are returning to their sweet home. Your sweet home is the land of peace. The Father is the ocean of peace. Purifier, ocean of knowledge, ocean of peace, teacher. These are the names today about Father in Murli. Those whose part are to come later would be in the land of peace for so long. So somebody has to come in this world in Treta Yuga or in Dwapar Yuga, Copper Age. They stay very long in the land of peace. Aha. Baba's part would be very short. You have hero heroine parts to play in this drama. You are becoming the masters of the world. No one else can have this intoxication. No one else have the happiness of heaven in his or her fortune. It is only you children who receive this. The father is pleased to see the children who say, Baba, I will only speak to you. Father says, children, I am pleased to see you. I have come after 5,000 years to take you from this land of sorrow to the land of happiness because you have been completely burned by sitting on the pyre of lust. I now have to go and take them out of their graves. All souls are now present. They all have to be purified. Father says, children, only keep the one Satguru in your intellect and forget everyone else. Keep your connection with the one alone. You used to say, when you come, we will only belong to you and no one else. We will only follow instruction, become elevated. People think God is the highest on high, and His instructions are highest of all. The Father says, the knowledge that I gave you will later disappear. With the destruction of the world, it will disappear. They say that scriptures of the path of devotion have continued since the beginning of time, and Ravan has always existed since then. Ask them, how long you have been burning Ravan, and why do you burn him? Obviously, he was not there sometime. He came suddenly giving pain, that's why we are burning him. They don't know anything because they don't understand the meaning of that. That's why they celebrate it with so much splendor, burning of Ravan, the Shehra. They invite many visitors when they perform the ceremony of burning Ravan. They are unable to understand when they started making effigies of Ravan. Day by day, they make the effigies bigger and bigger. Yes, if you find the history of everywhere, every year, what was the height of the Ravan? It increased everywhere. There's nowhere I can see that it decreased. Every year, the statue of the Ravan they made was bigger and bigger. They say that that has existed since the beginning of time. However, that is not possible. But how long will they continue to burn Ravan? How long anyone can be in this type of pain, in this type of slavery? You understand that there is very little time left and this kingdom will not exist afterwards. The father says, this Ravan is the greatest enemy. You have to conquer him. There are different things in the intellect of human beings. You know that everything that has continued in this drama is fixed second by second. You can calculate all the parts you have played for how many hours, how many years, and how many months we have played all the parts. We can calculate. All we have to do is we have to do churning of the knowledge. All this knowledge should be in your intellect. Baba explains all of this to you. The Father says, I am the purifier. You call me out to come and purify you. The world, the pure worlds are the land of peace and the land of happiness. All souls are impure now. Constantly continue to say, Baba, Baba. Never forget this and you will remember Shiv Baba constantly. This is our Baba. Firstly, there is unlimited Baba. By saying Baba, you experience the happiness of your inheritance. You would not have such thought by simply using the word Bhagwan or Ishwar. If we say God, we will not have that happiness. But when we say Baba, how much happiness, no? So tell everyone that the unlimited Father is explaining through Brahma. This is his chariot. He says through this one, I make you children into deities. The entire knowledge is contained within this badge. At the end, you will only remember the land of peace and the land of happiness. You will forget this land of sorrow. You also understand that everyone will come later, number wise, at their own time. There are many of Islam, Christians, Buddhists, there are many language. Begin with there only one religion. Initially, only one religion. Many others have now emerged. So many wars takes place. Everyone is fighting because have become orphans. They don't know God. The Father now says, no one can snatch away from you the kingdom that I gave you. The Father gives you your inheritance of heaven, which no one can snatch away. You have to remain unshakable, stable, immovable, because the storm of Maya will definitely come. The one who is ahead will experience everything fast. All the sickness, etc., have to finish for all the time. So all kind of disease which are due to our own karmic account of previous births that are to come, but should not get worried with that. That because it is coming to get finished off, and then we will not have any disease later on. Therefore, you should not be afraid of settling your karmic account when your illness, etc., increase. All of those come at the end. Then later, none of them will remain. They will all erupt at this time. This pain, that pain. Maya will even make old ones youthful again. No, Maya will, what Maya previously old one used to have pure thoughts, but now Maya is making even the old people as ugly, with ugly thoughts, impure thoughts, lust thoughts. When men go into retirement, there are no females there. Sannyasis too go and live in jungle. There are no females there either. They don't look at anyone. They just take their arms and leaves. Previously, they would never look in the direction of women. But nowadays, it's not like that. Even sannyasis are not like that. They would have their intellects, would definitely be pulled. Even in relationship of brother and sister, the intellect is pulled. And even now, in today's world, brother-sister relation is not pure because in the name of brother-sister itself, lots of sinful action takes place. This is why Baba says, Have the vision of only brotherhood. All are my brothers. Don't even think of the body name. This is very high destination. You have to go to highest peak. This kingdom is being established. It requires a great deal of effort. You say we will become Lakshmi Narayan. The father says, follow Srimad and become that. Storms of Maya will come. But you must not do any sinful action with your physical organs. People go bankrupt, etc. Anyway. It is not because you came into this knowledge that you went bankrupt. These things continue to happen. Not because of knowledge, the bad thing is happening. It has to happen because of our karmic account. The father says, I have come to make you pure from impure. Sometimes some do good service and explain this knowledge to others, and then they go bankrupt. However, minds very powerful, even very good ones fall. The father sits here and explains, the children who do my service are ones I love. They make others happy, and so I continue to remain such children. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long last and now found children. Love, remembrance, good morning from Mother, Father, Bap, Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to spiritual children. From we spiritual children also, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, Bap, Dada. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. Essence for dharna. Do not become trapped in anyone's name or form and defame the name of the Brahmin clan. Don't be deceived by Maya and cause someone sorrow. Claim your inheritance of power from the Father. Second, instill the sanskar of remaining constantly cheerful here. Do not have any interaction with sinful souls. Do not afraid of do not be afraid of any illness, etc. Settle all your karmic accounts now. Blessing. See Bap Dada's blessing hand on your head. May you become bodiless by using your willpower to put a full stop to all wastefulness. The foundation of becoming bodiless is, in a second, is to have an attitude of unlimited disinterest. This disinterest is such a fertile land that whatever you plant in it, it will immediately bear fruit. So now have such willpower that when you have to have the thought to finish all wastefulness, it finishes in a second. Whenever you want, wherever you want, and in whichever stage you want to stabilize, set yourself in that second and let service not pull you. Put a full stop in a second and you will easily become bodiless. We have to use it because this is more needed now. When thoughts start, keep on going and going and going. Slogan, in order to become equal to Father, become those who put right that which has gone wrong. We have to turn the wrong into right to become equal to Father. Shanti, Om Shanti, Om